All right. Welcome, 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 everybody. It is so great to see you. We are very glad to have you on board with us. Welcome to a special episode of the podcast Unlimited Wisdom with Robert Hollis, episode 28. I'm Craig A. Jackman, along with Matt Hollis, who is here with us, and we are so glad to have you here today. Today, we are going to chat with a gentleman from Poland who shattered Robert Hollis's record by hitting $180,000 in volume in such a short period of time. Oh my God. So, gentlemen, let's get started. Matt, I know you're in the background, but you shared with us, you're here. Robert Hollis, go ahead and let's get this started. Welcome to Unlimited Wisdom.
Well, hello, everyone. And Craig, thank again for an incredible intro. Really super excited to share this with you. This podcast is, based for Tomasz. Tomasz, I don't even know how you say your last name.
My name? Damian.
Your last
Damian.
name. Damian?
Damian. In Polish is Damian.
Yeah, it's cool. I see here it just said confirm the language for safe.
I got that covered.
Yeah, that's cool. So anyway, before I introduce Tomasz, I want to share with you guys, when I first got in this company, not only did Tomasz and his team, I see a number of people on here. Christian, wave your hand. We got to do a whole separate podcast with the team members for Tomasz, because they all broke records as well. But, I got in the company in my first 2 weeks, I did 41,000 in volume, and then I followed that up with 68,000 in volume. And so to think that, my first full month, I made 50K, and to think that Tomasz and his team doubled the volume that I did. So if you guys are also on the company call, and I'll make sure that Craig posts this in here, it was amazing to me that, that some of the team members that are on this podcast, along with, we'll interview them later, have actually hit record time, not only beat my record, but beat the company record. So, Tomasz and his team, along with his leaders, and you'll hear about them, they broke the company record. So, I mean, it's really super impressive. And of course, I seen some of we all got paid yesterday. So, I know, Craig, you're good with math. So if you think about this, what's 85% of 180,000 in volume? Because the compensation plan pays out 85%. So 180,000, if I don't even know what that is, but that's crazy. That, what is that, like $100,000 that was paid out to this team? So I seen all of them with different, 20,000, 20,000, 24,000, 21,000, 8,000. So when you have one team member win, and then you have them all win. So I just wanted to show you guys.
That's $153,000.
$153,000 paid out. Golly, man. So I wanted to show you guys just a couple of quick things, because you guys know me, documentation beats conversation. Of course, this was Tomasz yesterday. Was it yesterday, the day before, where he was recognized by Josh Wagel and talking about their team. And then the other thing I wanted to show you guys is, of course, the company leaderboard. This is pretty amazing, because they talked about this as well. But you see here that, here's the company leaderboard. And when you look at 27,000 in volume, 20,000, 18,000, 12,000. So here's Tomasz, but to have people on his team is just amazing. And then we got Magdalena, they actually showed her on the company webinar, I believe from Belgium, but she's from UK. And then
She's from Poland. From Poland.
Oh, is she from Poland as well?
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay. And then, of course, we have another one down, these two down here. So when you talk 6 people out of the top 10, and then we go one more place, this is actually my back office, and it shows the people that hit rank. So, not only Tomasz at 100K, but we have Christian on here. Christian, wave your hand. And Camille, they hit 50K. And then you got Teresa. We squeezed her in there. She hit 25 along with Christian, a lot of Christians.
Yes.
And then, of course, we got Magdalena there.
Luke is our team.
Yeah. And so not only looking at all of these, but you also look at all the 1Ks. Look at when people ask me all the time, how can you tell a company's in momentum? You tell a company's in momentum by how many rank advances you see in 1 month. It's not based on.
Did you remember our conversation last year about that?
Yes, absolutely. So what I want to do is, you've heard him talking in the background. Tomasz, I am so proud of you. And I just thank you so much for jumping on here. Tomasz was like doing back-to-back Zooms today himself. But Tomasz, I wanted to bring people on here. And one, it's because I'm so proud of you. The second is I know that the world is going to reach out to you now and go, how did you do that? And so I'm doing this to free up your time. I want someone to have a video as when you get mentioned on Business from Home and you get mentioned all over. I'm going to ask you questions so you can tell people, hey, I want to know how Tomasz broke all the company records in his team. Watch this video. Podcast. And we'll make sure not only to allow Tomasz to be able to share with you guys how to get to him, but also, Tomasz, if you have a little bit of time, I'm going to ask people to ask questions in the chat. And if you can answer them, that'd be really, really cool.
Yeah.
So awesome. First thing, Tomasz, I just want to say again, congratulations to you and your team. Why don't you really quickly tell everyone? I know you wrote something nice for me, but just come from your heart and tell people who Tomasz was, his education, what jobs that he had, and how in the hell did you ever hear about this entrepreneurial thing? You know what I mean? Of building a team.
Thanks. I want to thanks for Robert for sure, because he's a great mentor on the world, and I meet many people, but Robert is absolutely top of the top, and he's a superstar, and I choose them because he is very wise, and it's amazing to work with Robert. And in my country, we have we have many people who have big success, but nobody is so big like Robert. He's absolutely Hall of Fame the network marketing, and that is the one key of success, to observe how the great people, the top people works in this industry. This is what I want to do when I start. And for me, if I can give you some advice, the advice is to find a great mentor. This is the first, because mentor is something like time machine. It's time machine, yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's something like time machine, because you can compress your time. Yes. If I observe my mentor, I don't need to go on the road and 10 years going. But I want to ask you about how was your story, for example.
Right.
And if somebody asks me, Tomasz, what should I do to do this in this business? How to do that in this business? My first advice is find the mentor. Find the right mentor, and you are the great mentor here on this area. And but who is Tomasz Damian? My name is Tom. Maybe it's better for English speaking people. Tom is I like Tom from Tom Cruise and Maverick from Top Gun, and Tom is awesome also. But who is Tomasz Damian? My life was not good at the start, because I start from the scratch, and my father was an alcoholic, and my mom give us care about my family. We was four of us in my family, me and three sisters, and there was no money at all in our situation. We was on the situation that my mother worked in three jobs there. This was about 30 years ago, and this was time without internet. She can't work like me, like us, like me,
Right.
or Robert or Craig or Mike or Christian. Christian now is outside Poland. She travel with his van, with his truck, and she can travel with his wife, and he can trade and travel. This is our business. But for my mom, it was no chance to do that. She
Right.
must work very hard. And that was the reason that in my mind was the question, how the fuck can I earn more money, You know what I'm saying? And this was my goal, because my father was alcoholic and we have no help from him. I love my father, but there was this situation, and I must to find something for me. And my idea was to how can I be entrepreneur? I read many books about that. I see many movies, and American Dream, like we're talking about last time. And in my head was American Dream. I learned about, for example, Ray Kroc, who built McDonald's,
Yeah.
or Sohiro Honda story, or Henry Ford story. Many entrepreneurs, the biggest on the world. And I read this book, and my dream was to be same like that, like them. And this was situation when I go to the school. I don't know how it's not high school, but before high school. What is before?
Junior high or middle school?
Middle school, junior high school, yes. And for me, it was the dream, because I live in the very small village, 50 people only was there, and this was impossible to be the great then, because there was no internet in those times, and how the normal person from small village can be entrepreneur and to earn good money. It's if I said this for my teacher who teach me, she looked at me and said, what you want to be entrepreneur? You are crazy or what? Please take your job and do the job, or normal job, but Damian, you want to be entrepreneur? You are stupid or something?
Yeah.
I think she think about this. I think she thinks about this. It's something like Les Brown always said. Yeah. But I was hungry, I was hungry to do this success. And when I finished the school, my dream was to go to the high school to be the marketing and I don't know how to in English. Christian, jesteś tutaj jeszcze? Maybe I ask Christian. Zarządzanie. This is what I want to do in the school, this marketing. But they tell me that I can't do that because I have too small,
grade
ranking.
average. Your grades wasn't high.
I was on the lower average, and this pissed me off because I said I will show you how I am too small, And then I start to work in McDonald's. My first work was McDonald's. I driving with my bike to McDonald's, 15 kilometers. The rain comes, and this was crazy. But yes, I was proud because I have legal work, in McDonald's.
Yeah.
Then I go to the Germany, and I work in the I don't know, Bauer, or I don't know how to say, in the garden, in the
Okay.
garden. Yeah, something like that. And I earn about $3,000, for example, something like that, and go to Poland and open my first business. And
Wow.
after, I have business with mobile phones.
Okay.
Yeah, I have service with mobile phones. I repair them and sell them. But after 4 years, I earned first million in Polish zloty is almost $250,000, something like that.
Wow, pretty good.
Was good money. Was very good money then. But then next year I bankrupt.
Oh my God.
I collapse. I bankrupt because I was too young.
Did the big companies come in and start taking your business?
Yeah, something like that. But I was too young. I don't know how to do business. I work with enthusiasm and with passion, but I don't know nothing about business.
Right.
And this was the reason I start to looking. I sit in my small house in my flat. I rent this house small, and this was a very bad house. And I have many debt. Many people call to me, "Where is my money? I will kill you," or something like that. It was not good for me. But then I tried to search on the internet how to earn money. I search in Google how to earn money online, and I find network marketing. And then I start with this idea. I am looking on that, and 3 years I never earn money. In first year, I never recruit anyone. I never earn money, but I do this business traditional method with offline marketing, and this was very bad for me. And I think in my head I have some feeling that I must to end this business because it's not for me. It's not for me, even if I know how to sell before, because I have good business. But now I collapse and I don't know how to recruit people. And then I search one mentor in Polish network marketing who know how to earn money online. This was the start. This was about 2012. And look what situation was. I called to him and I said, "Hey, mister, I want to cooperate with you." And what they said to me, "Please drive with me to Budapest, to Hungary."
Wow.
But I was debt, 200,000 zloty in debt. I said, "What? I must go into Hungary to cooperate with you?" But I thinking about this, and this guy will earn in 1 hour $5,000. It was great money in Polish. $5,000 is 20,000 zloty. And I think I must to go there to this Budapest. It's 1,000 kilometers one way. Even I don't have money. And I go to the pound and and I take my laptop, my notebook, and I give them. I take $250 to go to the Budapest.
Wow.
And I go there with train and with bus, but I meet this mentor and I talk with them how to do this business online. And he teach me how to do that online. And I start with then. And in the 6 months, I was the first on the world in the recruiting.
Wow.
In the 6 months.
How old were you?
Yeah.
How old were you?
Now?
No, at that time, how old were you?
This was 12 years ago. 12 years ago, yeah.
Okay. How old are you now?
45.
45, okay.
45, yeah. And I going there, and from that time, I always go up and go up and go up. And, another situation, if somebody asks me how to take success in how to create success in network marketing, I always tell first mentor, The second, you must to search who you want to serve, for which people you want to serve. What is your niche?
Right.
What is your niche? And for me, always the niche was network marketers who don't know how to work online, because there was many people in the Poland, in my country who don't know how to work online. But when I was debt, I learned how to work online, and I start to teach them how to do that. I create blogs, email lists, social media. I create thousands of people on my email list. I can now push the button like you, and I can send message to the thousands of people in the 5 minutes. And this was my advantage to how to do this better. And my niche was to teach people. To teach these MLMers and network marketers how to do this online. And sometimes if somebody was tired in his company, or for example, he was tired, or company changed marketing plan, for example, and he was not satisfied even from his marketing plan, or they don't have a good sponsor, for example. These people come to me and want to work with me. But what is the good with this situation? Because many people have objection. It's pyramid scheme. For example, if some is employee or normal regular people have this objection. But if I'm talking with network marketers, they don't have this objection, because they know what is network marketing.
Yeah.
I don't need to explain them that it's not pyramid scheme, and this is great for me. This is the one advantage. But the other one is sometimes, for example, like Christian have a big team before in other company, and when we go to the Bratislava to meet with you, this was our first meeting after some months or years, but we stay with contact, and. Christian brings here many people,
Yeah.
And I don't need to tell him how to work, because he knows how to work. but my advantage was that Christian don't have good project now, because he do other things, and he was maybe not 100% satisfied. And when we come to Bratislava, he opened his mind to join here, and now Christian is with us. And this is my strategy how to work with and create fast success. And the last one, I think, or maybe not last, but is very important, is that when I have conversation with people, when I have relation with people, I never burn the bridge. I never lost connection. Even we don't work in the same project. Like when we connect, I was in other project, you was in other project. So many times we talking about I go here and back, I go here and back. But then finally I find a solution. You create the video with Joel. I looking on this video, and now I said, yes, this is the time. This is the solution which we don't have in our market, and we can give this solution to the people who are very, very hungry now, because many companies outside have supplements, wellness, etc. It's very good product, but the market is full of them. But this product, what we have now, nobody have, and this is our advantage on the market, and this is the reason that many people who loves network marketing, but they are tired because they don't earn money, come here and earn from the first day very good commission, very good money. And this was our key to success, to start this very, very fast, and to create the biggest momentum from the first 3 weeks.
Yeah, It's really, really impressive. I thought what was really hilarious is at the end of the month, last month. So I'll always be able to tell this story where I'm in Dubai with my wife, Terry, and we're driving around in sand dunes. And while we're driving around in sand dunes, everyone's screaming and having fun and everyone's having a blast. And I got my cell phone in my hand, and people can see that I'm not doing video. I'm looking at my phone, and they go, "Robert, why aren't you into the moment?" And I said, "Because Tomasz is about ready to hit 50K." I was more excited about Tomasz hitting 50K and excited to celebrate with Christian and Camille, if I'm saying his name right, and the other Christian and Teresa and Magna. I was like just so excited about this team. And then all of a sudden, we're done. We got to fly back. And so I fly back on 2 flights, about 20 hours. I get to New York City, and I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, Terry's going, "Are you all right?" And I go, "No, I gotta check my computer." And I checked my computer, and now Tomasz is 100K.
In
So
couple of hours.
Yeah, I'll always remember that dream trip in Dubai convention because of what you guys were doing at the same time. It made the event so much bigger for me because I just knew that the next convention, how many people you guys are going to have at the next convention. So to hear Josh Wagle be so proud of you guys. I know Christian got to eat lunch with Josh and Jenna, and we got to spend time and then also in Bratislava. That team was nice enough, Mickey and his team, to make sure that you got your 5K when you were there. And it'll always be a moment in time in history for me because you not only broke my record and the company record, but Tomasz, you and Christian and the team don't know that I've never built or had an organization grow this fast for me. So in 37 years, you've broken those records as well. And I really believe that it's all about timing. It really, truly is. I throughout my life, and I know Christian and you and some of your other team members, I was talking to a guy today, and I was saying, when you're in momentum, it's like all the stars align.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's only 2 groups of people in the world. One group, they say the reason that their group grew is because of them.
Yeah.
Right? They got their ego, and they're like, I created this momentum. And then there's the other person that sort of like goes, man, this is awesome. I'm going to lean into it. I'm just going to allow the blessings and the flow and the everything to come to me. And that's when I knew when I met, we'll just call him trade warrior. You know what I mean? I know he's still being quiet, but I think I met him, and I think that he's looking at his downline and the amount of money that all of you have made, and went, maybe I should have focused. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because some people, their timing is not correct. And so they're trying to do multiple things, and they're distracted, and they're trying to do all this. And me and Tomasz know that time because when I met him the first time, you just had a lot of balls in the air. And not only did you have a lot of balls in there, but you, as a good juggler, I love who you are as a person, Tomasz, because you never ever said it was about you. It was about you not wanting to let other people down.
Yes.
So when you felt like, wow, if I work with you now, Robert, I just know there's some people that I would love to come along with me, like Christian, but it's not the right timing for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And so one of the things is, if you don't mind me asking, how many companies have you been with in network marketing?
I think last 10 years, about 10 company, maybe.
10 companies?
Yeah, about something like that. I was the longest one was 5 years, and
Okay.
another one 2 years. But
Got it.
all that before was only something 1 year about and lost. And
Yeah, Tomas, when people reach out to me and say, hey, I have a new company, and I'm going like, I got the t-shirts. I've been in 19 companies in 37 years.
Of course.
It's like people call them ground floor opportunities, but they never get out of the basement.
You know, one of my friends who are very experienced in this industry, earn many $1 million, said something like that. You never know how company is when you are not inside and on the top.
Yeah,
because you never know. Of course, how to say that, green is always
grass is always greener on the
yeah. But when you come inside and you're looking on this situation and sorry, it was not like they show me, for example. But there was 2 companies which I were great, but the other something always was, not like I want. And this is the reason that I know that in the industry is many people who don't satisfy from their project. And for example, Coach Bob asked me here in the question box, how much was
how's your progress in the trading?
Yeah, how my progress? I like Robert said, I have now 100K rank, and this always from the new volume, because rank here is all only from new volume which we built from this our organization.
Yeah, but the question he's asking is, your TradeX mastery.
Yeah.
Okay, so
this is very good question.
Have you, like me, I haven't even passed phase 1 yet.
Yeah. But this is very good question, because I lost 10 accounts before Akashex, And then after you put this video with Joel, I watching this video, and another one I passed to the 100%. And this was the best $100,000 pass the challenge. But it's not about me, like you said before. It's more about our people in Poland, who I have today. One of our persons sent me this picture. It's almost $3,000 in withdraw on the account. It's great. It's in Poland is very big money. For example, we have in Poland 4 times more. If you're looking on $3,000, we have 12,000 zloty. It's 4 times more. Yeah. This is very good money in Poland. Very good money.
So am I correct in saying that in your currency, you made about $80,000 last month?
More. I think more. Yeah, more than that. More than 100,000.
Hey, you guys, I got to tell you a funny story. So Tomasz, jumps in the car with Christian and drives all the way to Bratislava.
Yeah.
And we meet and we talk. And because of Christian, you guys, I'm going to do a different podcast with Christian. I'm going to reach out to him and we'll do one with Christian. And so Christian not only sees it, but he connects with Jenna about hemp and energy. Yeah. I mean, the very first thing that Christian said to me is he goes, my God, he said the frequency and vibration and aura of Jenna is just out there. And I went, great, I want them to sit and talk. And so, of course, when Christian lays there, he's all in. It's like Christian's like me. He just took all his chips and just went all in. And so when he did that, you guys listen closely. People knew that Tomasz and Christian are friends. And so the company he was working for called him up and said, we need you to bring the car back. You need to bring the company car back.
Yeah, even I pay for them. Even I pay for them.
Yeah, and so Tomasz had to bring his car back, and he calls me, and he's going, I just dropped my car off, and he's going, I'm pissed. He goes, I'm gonna go crazy. And it was so funny because me and him, I built such a great friendship. So we go back and forth, and I call him Savage, and he's out there Maverick, and he's like gonna kick ass. And it's funny for him to make enough money from the time that happened till now to purchase the car that he wants. I just think that's
Audi S-Line.
Because a lot of people, Tomasz, I think, don't think that they don't think that it can happen fast. You know, we have limiting beliefs in our mind.
Yes.
And the reason that things happen fast for me, and I think the reason things happen fast for you and Christian, is because we believed that they could. It's almost like a position where, hey, I don't have a car, and watch how fast I get another car.
Yeah.
You can't look at your wife and your children and go, listen, we're not going to have a car. No, I will put my ass in gear, and I will connect with as many people as I can, as fast as I can, because I'm going to get us a car.
But you know, the funny thing was that the car I paid for the cash total, 100%. But before was a monthly payment, but now by cash. It's very good situation, but you know, it's all about like you say, energy. Highest energy wins, and we have very great energy. And like I said, there is many company outside. There is absolutely phenomenal company outside, but what we have now is a product we have and house of brands. For example, you know, many people ask me, Thomas, maybe I'm not good to trading, but then I said, but maybe you love travel. Yes, I love travel. Yes, we have travel here. Or somebody said, yeah, Thomas, but I like CBD. Of course I have CBD, no problem, no worries. But somebody said, but I must do weight loss. No problem, I have weight loss. And this is what I love best, because you know, there is this is multi-brand company, and this is amazing. You have wherever you want. And
I really love another story I love with Tomasz was all of a sudden, you know, when he got involved, he was like in, and he got some pretty good money his first week. You know, he went 1K, 5K, and then it went into his credit wallet. And so I said to him, hey, you should look at the other brands. And then he just hit 5K. This was in September. And then he sends me a picture of him holding some protein powder.
But 6 kilo.
What Tomasz says is he's going, listen, all these products that MDC has, I buy anyway for me and my family. Why wouldn't I buy them from this company if I'm making money? And then I seen Tomasz get it, you know.
And we have many promotion, daily deals. This is very awesome for our organization, because you know, the first step is to give them money from the trading, from the recruiting. It's very good money here. But the other thing, if you have money, you want to have travel, and you want to be in good shape, good energy, and we have the product here. And this is amazing, because if you wake up in the morning and you coming to the, you know, your kitchen, and what do you want to do? Coffee. And we have coffee here. Two or more, I don't know. But I like this coffee from MDC. It's very good. The next one, you have a protein shake. Then the next one is another CBD, maybe oils. You know, it's very good you can use the product all day, and from different area, creme or shampoo or whatever you want. But first, you must to have money to buy them. And this money is from the trading. It's very good money. Yeah.
So here's another question for you. When now have you guys, because there's old school and new school, right? You and I've had a lot of
definitely I know.
And so with you learning how to build large businesses online, and then really focused on the internet and using Zooms and using YouTube videos and other videos and stuff, when you stepped in, for you to create this much volume in the month of October, 180,000, how many live meetings did you and your team do?
It's not so important because I have, of course, I do this with a key person, but I have automated system. I have automated webinar. If somebody come to my profile, for example, they can watch my automated webinar, and it's simulated like it's live.
Nobody knows. So you didn't put like 120 or 200 people in a room and do a presentation on PowerPoint?
But only automated, because I don't like hard work. I don't like hard work. I like to automated work, and of course we do several meetings. But for me, it's automated is better because nobody want to work hard. They all who of you want to work hard? Please put one in the comment. But if you want to work not hard, put 0. Please put 0 in the comment. If you want to,
yeah.
You know what I say. And I create automated 0. Yes, Christian 0.
Yeah. There you go, Christian 0. Yeah. Christian and his wife and family are, they're. I don't know if he's got. I don't know if Christian has.
I have a little son, Robert. I have a little son. He has 5 years, and for me, is most important is time for him. And I have another son. He goes to the high school now, and for me, his most value is time for them, not for the work. And I must to do automating work. It's much simpler and much better.
Yeah, and you and I talked about this, and people don't get it, but everything has to be duplicatable. It's got to be easy for everybody, and that's why I love Tap to Trade. Exactly. I personally did a couple of Tap to Trades. I made $236, and then I did a video and put it on YouTube, and now it's got like 39,000 views. And so I think it's really, really funny when people want to do hard work. I did a post today, and someone said, Robert, you deserve it. You worked really hard.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah, yeah. And I responded, I said, I love people, so I don't work hard.
Yeah.
I'm just focused and consistent. So I know all the time that if I give the message to more people, then my numbers are always going to be bigger. It's just like I consistently just do that. I think what we'll do is let's open it up. If you got just a couple more minutes, Craig will look through YouTube and see if we have some more questions. Craig, you got any?
Actually, we do. And another one from Coach Bob, and then Beata's question will come up. From Coach Bob Johnson, Tomasz, first off, congratulations on your success. How long have you been with My Daily Choice, and how much has your business grown since starting with Akashics, and where do you typically find people to join? So there's 3 questions in one.
Yeah. That's I observed My Daily Choice about more than 1 year, I think, something like that. And we're talking with Robert many times about this. But we start 6 weeks ago. In the last week of September, and we create, like Robert said, 180,000 points, BV points, and this was crazy. And I never work with Akashic so close before. Now I work every day, and for example, what Robert said, that it's very smart work, because I must to be honest with you guys. I was tired about this month, because it's me. Even if you have automated, there we connect 400 people, and there is many questions from them every day, all time long. But today I tell for me, I must stop and go to the rest, and go to the. I was on the pool, and I don't know, sauna.
Yeah.
On the sauna, and then I put stop to trade before, and what is my results? Look, it's $800 from one transaction from this time. $800. You know, it's crazy money in Poland. It's many people must work 1 month to do this money. But I do this when I was on the pool. It's smart money, not hard money, you know. And this is the most important thing. But Coach Bob asked me when I from where I take people to this business. Like I said before, I'm in this industry 10 years, more than 10 years, and I never burned the bridge. And I have very good relationship with all the people I know. Of course, sometimes it's somebody is not good to stay connection with them.
Right.
But most of the time I have very good connection. Even we with Christian now with on the event. The funny thing is, Christian live in London, and we meet outside Poland, not in Poland. I was in London on the network marketing event, and we meet them first time on the live, you know, on the live event, and we stay in the connection this time, and this is situation that if you meet somebody, it's good for you and to this relationship in our industry and in life to be good person.
Yeah.
Treat people like you want to be treated by others, you know. And this is my motto. And if I have, for example, social media, I many times talking with people, because this is social, you know. You must be talking with people on your social media. I don't understand why people don't talk if they have 1,000 people around there, but they don't talk with them. For example, if you have Robert, you have nice shirt. Oh, great, it's good. I can send you this message, for example.
Right.
Tak? Agnieszka, you have very nice glasses. Agnieszka Wolska, nice glasses. Good. She's smiling. Yeah. And many people is Mike is good friend. I talk with Mike. Mike is always positive. When I see Mike on the Mike Fielder on the internet, I always see them as positive person, you know. And this is that I can connect with people, to talk with them, to send them birthday wishes or something like that. But people have social media and never talk with nobody.
Yeah.
But in our industry, you must to talk with people. It's normal that we must to talk. And I recommended very good book, How to Meet Friends and Influence People, something like that.
Yeah.
How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie.
Exactly. Who write this book? For me, is the best one.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah, it's the best for the create relationship. It's very, very good, great book. I think it's the #1 book to create good relationship with people. And for me, it's always about relationship. Of course, not always we can talk about business, but it's important to talk. Not always to the business, but if you have the small frame of time, you must to recruit. Then go to all the people and talk, invite, and invite to the automated video, like Robert said, because when we was in Bratislava, I asked Robert, I know the answer, but I want to answer to my people who was with me. I asked Robert, what is your success? And Robert said that is duplication. And duplication is tools. For example, don't be a fool, use a tool. Like said, John Melton said that. And what is the tool? The tool who create Robert, like you said today on this interview, you create short video and you can send to other people every time. And there's many view on this video. And for example, I create automated webinar, and if I put some results on my Facebook and somebody asks me, Thomas, what it's all about, I will always only send this automated webinar. I don't tell about this business 1 hour again and again and again and again and again, but I send only my video.
Yep.
And this is selection. If somebody said no, okay, it's no for them. It's their choice. I can give for somebody else. There is 8 billion people around the world, and maybe somebody on the Mars. We don't know.
Well, when you talked about people that know me very, very well, I would say my biggest key to success is I really do love people. I don't pretend that I love people. And here's something that I can guarantee you, that a majority of people that watch this video live or recorded, I can guarantee you would probably not get Tomasz and your team. And the reason that you don't is because you would have been upset at Tomasz for reaching out to you, asking you a few questions, saying, I think I'm going to do this. And you go, okay. And so you put a lot of time. And then he comes back to you a couple of days later and said, I really thought about it and prayed about it, and I'm really sorry. This is just not the right time for me.
Yeah.
And I said, Tomasz, if this is not the right time for you, how can I serve you? How can I support you? How can I help you? Now, that one would have blew most of you away. But Tomasz did that to me a second time. Okay? So now some of you would go, this guy is just wasting my time. He's not serious. No, he was in a very unique situation. Tomasz is an individual. He's got his own DNA, and he's got his own journey and his own story. And my job as a human being is to support him to the best of my ability while he's on his journey. Well, guess what? He didn't forget that. And so he goes out there, wanted to do things. I know what Tomasz thought, and correct me, Tomasz, if I'm wrong, is I think that Tomasz, before he made the decision to work with me, he thought, man, if I put this kind of excitement and this kind of energy and time into what I'm currently doing, then that should build. I shouldn't have to rebuild. I could just go back and build it. And so he attempted to do that, and things just wasn't working. So now the next time that he reaches out to me, even though we met, I feel like I've known Tomasz like a brother for years, but I know it's probably only been a year or maybe 2. But this time when he came back, the timing was right. And I was there with open arms. I'm saying, listen, it was like, if this is great timing, great. And then that's what you guys got to really understand, is when timing and the stars align. So Tomasz is just about ready to make a decision. And then the next thing I know, the company's doing an event in London, and then Budapest, and then to Bratislava, Slovakia. And so Josh calls me because they're trying to move the company. And he says, Robert, people are going to be mad at me, but I can't go to Budapest. And I can't go to Bratislava. He goes, would you go for me? And I said, yeah, absolutely. So at the last moment, Josh and Jenna decided to go. And so now I reach out to Tomasz and say, hey, is there any way possible you can drive across Poland and meet me in Bratislava? And he said, not only am I going to show up, but I'm going to bring some friends, and Christian was one of them. I mean, it was a really special meeting for me with Tomasz and Christian. It was like, as soon as we met each other, I've known Tomasz for a little while, but that was the first time that I knew of or met Christian. And it was like we're all brothers. It was like, it was like meeting one of my old friends that I've known forever. And when you feel that niche and that thing comes together, then that's why this volume happens. I think I just want you guys to be very clear that some of you will really work hard and it won't come to you as easy as it did for Tomasz and Christian and the rest of the team, because you're not at a servant heart. You're doing it to make money instead of to serve people. The first thing I remember Tomasz saying to me, and also Christian, is they just I could tell they were emotional because they were going, man, I know so many people I can help. This is going to serve.
Look
so
what you
people.
said now. We have only 40 million people in Poland. 40 million is like you have in your state, something like that. But now is such situation, because I heard in the radio yesterday that 3 million people will lose their jobs because of artificial intelligence, AI. 3 million in next years. And this is crazy. It's very big amount of people. 3 million. It's 10% of population Poland. It's crazy. And we must to help them.
Yes, we do.
We must to show them other way to how to make money, how to take care about their family. And this is our mission now.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that watch this video and they'll think, well, if I get other people in this business, it's a way for me to make money. I'm telling you, Tomasz and Christian don't think that way. They're thinking about, I can help introduce people to this business for them to make money for them and their family.
Yes.
And it's a huge difference when you're thinking about the well-being and the service of others, and then instead of the service of your own. You know what I mean? So then when you focus like that, then all of a sudden you do 180,000 in volume and people go, how did that happen? And it was like, not because you needed to make, $30,000. It was because
Robert, you was in the Dubai, and you was in the UFC gala with Josh and Jenna, and you sit in the Dana White private place. And the funny thing was that I watching the Netflix or something serious yesterday, and this was about Dana White, and he said that he don't work in this business for money. He is here for the serve to the people, but he's billionaire. But it's not never about the money, It's to serve the people, and I inspire very, very much. And you sit in this place in Dubai. I was crazy. Why I am not here with you? It's
Well, you and I are going to have a lot of those times together. Craig, any other questions? I don't want to keep Tomasz from going to 250K. So it's like
Absolutely. Got one more question from Beata. And she actually says, and I think this is going to be a very good question for you, Tomasz. Do you have any previous experience with trading?
No, I don't. I don't know what is. I don't speak Tradenese like Robert. No. I have.
You don't know Hungarian. You don't know Hungarian, and you don't know Tradenese. Yeah.
Yeah, Tradenese, and the funny thing is, I never do the interview in English. This is my first time.
Wow.
I am virgin.
Tomasz always apologizes for his English, but his English is better than my Polski.
Yes, I agree. And I never do the trading before Akashex. It's my first time in Akashex. I learn very, very huge, but I am all, if I jump into something, I always engage very, very hard. I want to know how it works. I learn from the books, I learn from the mentors, from the Joel Arias, from Matthew Pips Matthew Taylor is amazing man. Brent Badal is another one. Is my three of them is the best of the best, but we have more of them here, but I don't know all of them. Ali is very good, and yeah, I love these guys because they don't have you know, this, like you said, they don't looking at money. They
Right.
only look how to serve people, and I love these guys because it's never, if I ask something for them, they never said no for me or something. They always want to serve people, to give value first, money second. You know, it's
Excellent.
always like that, and
Excellent.
the biggest person in the world always do the same.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm gonna give you the last word. I want everyone, for those of you that watch this video, please share it with others to inspire them. And also, Tomasz, where can people get a hold of you? We'll make sure that you can say it on the video, but we'll make sure to put whatever links. So if someone wanted to reach out to you and work with you, how can they get a hold of you?
I am my favorite account is Facebook. It's Tomasz Damian Priv, or Tomasz Damian on the Telegram. But if you put the Tom Damian, you can find me, of course, as well, because I'm on the YouTube, I'm on the all of the internet, on the you know, TikTok, on the Instagram. Whenever you want, it's a pleasure for me to serve you. If you have questions for me, I can help you, I can serve you, I can answer you.
And I know that I'm putting Christian here on the spot, but Christian, you want to do a podcast with me next Friday? He's got the thumbs up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can I say something?
Yes, go ahead.
I don't know where I'm gonna be because now I'm in Bulgaria. My Starlink doesn't work, so I have no internet. That's good because I have friends here in Bulgaria, so we keep in their house, so I can watch the podcast today with you guys. But probably next week I'm gonna be in Greece or in Turkey. I don't know where.
Okay.
But yes, we can do whatever you want. I can find the solution as always.
Yes.
And we can inspire lots of people, you know.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for getting on here. What you've done in the company, I know people are going to love to hear that too. And you guys are just amazing. I want the world to know about you guys. You guys are very special people, and you love people. So I want people to know who you are.
And maybe, Robert, I have last word, because I never say thank you for you and for your team, and for your wife, and for all the people in the staff who help us in Poland. And of course, I must to say thanks to all my people in Poland who start with me, who trust the company, and who trust me and Christian, and is another Christian, is Teresa, is Lucas, is Kamil, Magda, Dariusz, and Wojciech, and many of them I don't now count, but it's teamwork. It's not about me. It's always about teamwork, of course. And we as team, we have very good power to do this 250 or 500 and maybe another one. And but the most important thing is to serve people on the level they need from us.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's my last word.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate you getting on here. I know it's late in Poland, and I love and appreciate you. I'm looking forward to watching your success and your team's success for all. I know that we're going to be together for years with this company. It's neat to see. I was saying with Josh, you know, so he had his 10-year anniversary of Akashics. I mean, 10-year anniversary of MDC, his 4-year anniversary of Akashics, his 8-year anniversary from him and Jenna.
Yes.
And then we have a call on exactly the same day that that Trump won the U.S. election, and I'm going like, wow, that's a lot of similarities that all came together on that one day. So a bunch of people won that day. I know some people lost, and I just I was at the dentist yesterday, and I was listening to this song over and over again, and it was by Jelly Roll, and it's like I'm not okay, but I know everything's gonna be all right.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think that all of us should find a way to help each other, regardless of who you're pulling for. And the way that I explain our election to other people in the other part of the world is I said, hey, you all have a favorite football team. And unfortunately, none of them are undefeated.
Yeah.
So that means that, sometimes you're watching your favorite football team. And for people in the United States, that's called soccer. You know what I mean? And sometimes your team loses.
Yeah.
And sometimes they lose more than once. And so that's sometimes like trading. You don't give up on the imagination and the dream that you can pull it off, that your team's going to win and you're going to win. So thank you, Tomasz. Love you all. Thank you for jumping on. And we'll send you the link to this. This will be live on YouTube, and we'll also post a link and share it with others. Have a good night, Tomasz.
Thank you. Ciao.
You bet.
All right. Wow. Thank
Christian.
you. Thank you, Christian. Thank you, Tomasz, Coach Bob, Beata for participating. Of course, Robert, Matt, our executive producer. And thank you for watching. If you'd like to follow Robert Hollis, go ahead and go to roberthollis.com roberthollis.com. Don't forget to like and share this video on YouTube and share it with others. It will help our community grow and reach those with ears to hear. Bless you all. Thank you so very, very much for participating today. And we will look forward to seeing you next time on Unlimited Wisdom. Have a fantabulous day, everybody. Take care and God bless.
God bless everyone. Love and appreciate you. Have a great day.
Thank you,
Have a great
everybody.
night.